Hello, friendly people of the internet. I'm Hyper Super Sora, and welcome to a new segment I like to call The Good, The Bad, and The Banworthy, where I discuss new-ish cards to discuss whether they could be really good, whether they're really bad, or if they could potentially be banworthy. And today we're talking about how the three new cards from the Gold Sarcophagus Megatin. Hey, I'm talking about Dimension Shifter, Dark Ruler No More, and Abu the Primal Being. Let's discuss Dimension Shifter first, since I think it is suckish. The card effect of Dimension Shifter is if you have no cards in your graveyard, quick effect, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard until the end of the next turn. Any cards sent to the graveyard are banished instead. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Man, that sounds pretty good. That sounds like a macrocosmos in the form of a hand trap. But if you're not going second and it's the first turn, it's basically useless. Because after that, once you start playing, you're going to get cards in the graveyard, no matter what. So it kind of stops working. And afterward, it's level 6, so you can't really use it to defend yourself. It's only useful for that first turn. To be fair, on that first turn, that could stop your opponent from playing, but other things can do it better. I think it's bad. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen, but it's a little too situational for my liking. So yeah, out of good, bad, or banworthy, it's bad. Only really used in banished decks and for that first turn. So yeah, not the best thing I've ever seen. Dimension Shifter, you are not the best ever. But next up on the list is the one I really like. Dark Ruler No More. It's a spell card. Almost spell card. That's going to be important. And the effect is and negate the effects of all monsters your opponent controls until the end of this turn. Also, for the rest of this turn after this card resolves, your opponent takes no battle damage. No damage, sorry. Neither player can activate monster effects in response to this card. I can activate monster effects. So, it's not really a spell speed 4. It's more like a spell speed 3.5. Since monsters are the only thing that can't really stop it. So, you got a judgment, you're using it on this. But it's a one-sided skill drain for one turn. This is good. Very good. Banworthy? I don't think so. It's not that great. But it is something that I rather like. Seeing that unbreak rewards of like 6 negates or 6 disruptions and going, yeah, I get to play now, is really nice in my opinion. It is my favorite out of these promos. And some people are going, blasphemy, Naboo. The Primal Being is the best. And I have to say, yes, it is a good card. But with Dark Ruler No More, I think it's good. And I use it because I like that one-sided skill drain that lets me play. Hey, plus, spell speed 3.5, not necessarily 4, is really good. Screw you, monsters. I'm making my board. And now for the last one. Naboo the Primal Being. Naboo is a level 8. That might make it better. A level 11 light rock type monster. With this effect. During the main phase, if your opponent normal summons or special summons 5 or more monsters, quick effect, you contribute as many monsters on the field as possible, and if you do, special summon this card from your hand. Then special summon one Primal Being token And like rock, light, level 1, on attack, question marks. Here. To your opponent's side of the field. This card, this token's attack and defense become equal to the combined attack and defense of all the monsters distributed. You can only use one of these cards once per turn. So yeah, Primal Being. Naboo the Primal Being. Do I think it's bad? No. Do I think it's good? I think it's better. I think it's ban-worthy. Now hear me out. People will look at this and say, it's the ultimate board breaker. To that I say, no it isn't. It's the ultimate disruption. Because think of these combo decks that make their board trying to make all these negates. They're special summoning more than 5 monsters. You slap Naboo on them, and their turn's done. Like that. With Dimension Shifter, yeah, they know, okay, I have to stop right now. How? So, if I have a next turn, I can do this again. With Naboo, it's just like, oh, there goes all my resources. I guess you win since, yeah, I have a big monster, but let's face it, you're going to get rid of it anyway. It's ultimately the best disruptor. Now, how? Can you win even though this thing has been played on you? Yes. You can say the same for all the other cards that I've mentioned. But this is the one that's really good that people are main decking to get rid of combo decks. It's kind of like Red Reboots or Twin Twisters for stun. Now, I hate stun more than combo, but this isn't a real break board card. It's a disruption for those very specific strategies. You play Ash Blossom against them, that's not going to work. They're either going to have a Call by the Grave or they're just going to power on through it. Drawn Lockbird, same thing. Ghost Ogre, yes. Impermanence, hence they have to power through. They can't Call by the Grave that. Naboo, they can't Call by the Grave it. And power throughing it is very hard to do if your deck specifically made to make this one board now. You kind of have to need a backup plan for this thing. And so far, that's hoping you have the right things to deal with it. Say, hey, these 5 monsters you summon are all decoys for the Naboo. They use it, and then you have this whole backup strategy. It's going to stop turns. It's going to stop your plays, and it's going to disrupt you. It's the best disruption card of this format. In any combo-centric format, this card is going to win. People are going to main deck it, more than Ash Blossom even. I think it could potentially be ban-worthy. But that's just my opinion on the matter. My favorite Sarc Ruler no more. I like that one-sided skill train. And do I see myself playing Naboo? Not really. Really? I see Dark Ruler no more in stun decks, and Red Reboots or Twin Twisters going to my side deck more often because I hate stun, and I see that board of negates. I'm going to turn them off. But ultimately, what is your opinion? Are they good? Are they bad? Are they even ban-worthy? What you say? But until next time, I've been Hyper Super Sora. Give me thoughts down below. Whether this is a good topic or not, blah, 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 blah. Comment down below your thoughts and opinions. Like the video if you liked it. Dislike it if you didn't. And subscribe if you want to see more. And hit that notification bell to see when I upload all the time. Until next time, this has been Hyper Super Sora, and I am signing off.